born and raised in St. Paul. And are still members, of course. And they have a lot of wonderful memories being connected to the church. Of course, we're married here. And all of our children were baptized and are members here.
And I've been a member of this church all my life, and I was born in 1933.
Tommy and I were married in this church in 1986. We just celebrated our 26th anniversary.
My brother and I grew up on John Street right across from the church. And at that time, there was a steeple on the church. And when we were small children, our mother would say, if you ever get lost, look up, find the steeple, and you'll find the church. And when you find St. Paul Church, you will have found home. So this is something like 80-some years later, and we both still live in Goldsboro. We've raised our families here, and we feel like when we come to St. Paul Church, we've come home.
I was born and raised in St. Paul. I guess my very earliest memories are coming to church with my grandparents. I guess my biggest thing about St. Paul, though, is when I walk in this sanctuary, I feel like I'm at home, and it's just a very calming and wonderful feeling to be here. It brings me a lot of inner peace.
It is a place of worship. It is a place of peace and quiet, a place of joy and celebration, and occasionally a place of sadness. But that sadness brings us together as a family.
We have been members of the church for a long time. It's not that we have to come, we want to come.
St. Paul gives so much to the community.
I guess if I look ahead to what needs to be done here at St. Paul, I can relate to just this past week. My company used the fellowship hall for an event, and when I walked in, it was just a tad bit embarrassing because the floors need replacing.
About a year ago, I was baptized at the early service in the fellowship hall, and that same weekend, Lindsay and I chose to join. And having moved 10 hours from our families, the people here at St. Paul kind of became our family.
those that came before us
Yes.
gave us this, and it's up to us to keep it.
St. Paul gives so much to the community that it needs to stay a vital part of our culture, of our community, and of our family.
When folks use our church, we want to be proud of what they see.
And I know the church has some problems structurally, and I think they really do need to be repaired, and we want to do our best to make that happen.
And having seen the pictures and heard the stories about the desperate need of repair that our church is in, it's really a call to action that I hope that all of us are going to answer.
And the longer we wait to do it, the more expensive it will get. I'm next.
I'm next.
Okay, I'm next.
I'm next.
We're next.
I'm next.
We're next.
We're next.
Oh, yeah, we are next.
We've got to act. We got to get busy.